Alright, I'm working on the LED motion sensor lights 2.0. So I'm redoing my whole solar system. I'm going to be putting everything over here in a metal cabinet and having all these wires in conduit and all that, making it really secure and safe. Then I also decided to redo these lights I made. I 3D printed the plastic case that it's in. It's hard to see because it's so bright. But I 3D printed these cases, and as you can see, it's not really working very well. The lights don't stick very well to that plastic, and I hot glued them, but that one came off, and these are fine, but it's just not the best. It was just basically so I could mount the motion sensor on it and mount the light up on the ceiling. But now I decided, since I'm enclosing all that, I'm going to enclose the lights too. So I got these combiner boxes. They're watertight. And I was looking at this with the sensor, and I realized it's going to be, since it's enclosed, the motion sensing thing might not work very well, because if I just put it down inside of here, like in here, it'll just kind of be blocked there. So I was looking at this and I figured out the best way to do it is to put a hole here and stick it through, and I made the hole just the right size so I can push that in there really good and it'll stay in. So I had to take the little motion sensor apart, but it's really easy to put back together. And along with sticking the lights down with the tape, I'm going to be either super gluing or hot gluing, whatever you guys think will work best for that. I'm going to be doing that for these connectors. There'll be one on each end of each strip, just like how these are wired here. There's a connector, and then the wire goes to the next light. So it'll be basically the same setup as those. So yeah, big upgrade to these diode LEDs, strip lights. I'm really excited to see how they look. And then it'll be cool that it's got a clear cover on there. I did make covers for these cases that I made, and they work, but they just don't let enough light through. It really dims it a lot, so this should work much better, especially along with the additional number of lights per length of strip tape there. So it's going to be a big upgrade. I'm also going to be, like I said, running the wires leading up to the light through conduit. So I'll just drill a hole right here, and I have fittings that will screw right on here. So I have these fittings for the end of the conduit that'll just go right through the hole and use the lock ring to screw it on. And then the wires will be coming right in to the box. All be secure. And then you mount the boxes with these holes right here on the right, and then the hole on the left is what holds the cover on. And once I ever want to take these down, it'll just be so easy. I'll just leave them all connected to the conduit, and you can just pull them all down and put them away nice if we ever move, or if I'm going to move the system into a vehicle or something, because this is just an off-grid solar system here. So it could be put in a van pretty easily, especially once I put all this in a cabinet. It'll be not easy to just take off the wall with everything in it and move it. So this is how it'll look. It's perfect. I'm gonna put a dab of hot glue, probably on the black piece to hold it in place. So when you're drilling through plastic with one of these hole saws, the trick is you got to get that hole started really slow. And don't put a lot of pressure down, because when it starts, you want to get the hole started and get the drill bit all the way through, but don't put a lot of pressure down, because when the teeth hit the plastic, it's gonna stop. It's impossible to do it going this way. You have to reverse the drill going backwards to get the hole with the hole saw. So you just get the drill bit in. I'm not pushing down, I'm just letting the drill rate fill the hole. Okay, and let go right away, because see, I already might have, that was even too much. I should have stopped sooner. Okay, now going in reverse. Kind of melts the plastic, so you gotta clean it up a little after. But yeah, that's how you get a hole in plastic with a hole saw. Alright, so now this is really solid in place. I pushed the little sensor cover in here as far as I could get it in that hole. It's really a tight fit, and it hot glued a little dot there. So now when I put it together, I'll just connect the wires to here and tighten them down, and then put it in here. All it needs is the back cover to go back on.